Trump mocks Schumer and Democrats for falling into political trap. Man, they keep falling for the okie doke. Every time on these 80-20 issues, the Democrats always fall on the 20% because they hate Trump so much that they can't agree with him on anything, even when the majority of Americans agree with some of the things that he's doing. And they fall for it every time. And their popularity is tanking. I believe this is the beginning of the end of the Democrat Party. So we're going to talk about it. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button. Share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. And hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my X account, so follow me there as well. All right, so let's get into this news. Now, this comes from Slay News, and they report that President Donald Trump is mocking Democrats for clinging to positions he said are wildly unpopular with the American public. During a televised cabinet meeting, the president singled out Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer. Trump touted strong voter registration numbers that he said reflected momentum for Republicans heading into 2025. So I think we have the clip here at the bottom here. Let's see. Yes, we do. All right, here we go. Let's hear what he has to say.
Thank her, raise a lot of money for children. We're putting America first, and we're going to be putting the America worker first. And, you know, the Republican Party has picked up 4 million new people, 4 million. The Democrats have lost 2.5 million. Other than that, they're extremely happy. No, they're very depressed. They're very depressed. And their new box that they've fallen into is crime. There was a consultant on one of the shows this morning I was watching. I thought he was very good. He's a Democrat consultant. And he was screaming, no, don't let him do this to you. It's another trap. It's another trap. What he's talking about, like men playing in women's sports. They said that's an 80-20. No, it's a 97-3. It's 97-3, like transgender for everybody. They fought for it. They're still fighting for it. I saw a guy today, a politician that you all know very well, fighting like hell for men playing in women's sports. You don't understand. They're human beings also. Well, I agree they're human beings. But you can't have a 7-foot guy playing basketball with the women. You know, it's just one of those little problems in life. And we all have our place. That's okay. I've got my place too. But this guy's screaming, it's another trap. And this is the worst of all. He said, because this is crime. Trump is saying he's against crime and they're for crime. No, he's going, it was funny. No, it's a trap. Don't do it. And then I saw this poor, stupid Chuck Schumer, the guy. He looks like he's aged 100 years. And I don't like getting into looks. You know, looks don't mean anything, right? When you're in politics, looks don't matter. I look at Pam, I would never say she's beautiful because that'd be the end of my political career. Glory, secretary. But I will tell you, this is the best of all. And they're going to fight me. Like this slob of a governor you have in Illinois. This poor guy got thrown out of his business by his family.
Sold out his business by his family. Is that the end of it, or did I get booted? Hold on, y'all. Let's see here. Because sometimes Slay News, their ads be popping up. It's crazy. They need to do something about their ads. But let's see if that was the end of it.
Thank her. Raise a lot of money. This is the best of all. And they're going to fight me. Like this slob of a governor you have in Illinois. This poor guy got thrown out of his business by his family. Know the family. I was partners with the family. Nice family. I like the family, but he was no good. They threw him out. He's governor of Illinois, and he goes about Trump, we don't need his help. Chicago is the worst. These places are really bad. Crime in D.C. was the worst it ever was. You know, they make up stories. Crime in D.C. was the worst ever in history. And now, over the last 13 days, we've worked so hard. We've taken so many, there are many left, but we've taken so many criminals, over 1,000. I watched a man from Maryland.
Just think about that. The Democrat Party platform now is pro-criminal. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. But the Bible speaks to this. Up is down, left is right, evil is good, good and evil. Like it's crazy that they flipping stuff around where the Democrats are pro-crime. It's crazy. But Trump's comments come as Democrats are still reeling from a string of electoral defeats. After losing the White House and the Senate last year and failing to flip the House, the Democratic Party is facing what some analysts describe as a political identity crisis. Republicans, meanwhile, have made significant gains with working class voters, minorities, and other groups once considered the bedrock of the Democratic base. Adding to Democrats' woes, the Democratic National Committee is struggling with a fundraising deficit compared to the Republicans' National Committee. And I did a video talking about that yesterday. But the struggles come as major donors cut contributions out of frustration with party leadership. In addition, the DNC has been left with millions of dollars in debt from Kamala Harris' failed 2024 campaign. That's what I did my video on yesterday, is that the DNC paid for Kamala's debt. So she, at the end of the election, they could try to say that, there's no $20 million debt. That's because the DNC paid for it. And then in turn, Kamala Harris will fundraise to get that $20 million back, which they did. That's some slick stuff, just to say that Kamala Harris didn't enter campaign in $20 million in debt, which she did, technically. These people are slick. But the RNC, fueled by Trump's momentum, continues to outpace its rivals heading into another critical election cycle. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. So how do you feel about the Democrat Party being pro-crime? Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.